mercy for me. Your mercy for me. They make I surrender. I surrender. They make I balanga. I balanga. Yeah, I am a mendoso. Yeah, I am a mendoso. I am doso. Yeah, doso. I cut me born so I'm a so my saving there. One shot me born so when you make you. Which can love be this? Which can grace be this? Say which can mercy? Which can love you show me? Hey, where they make the balanga? The salanga. Where they make the balanga salanga? The salanga. For me, your mercy for me, they make I surrender. I surrender. They make I balanga. I wanna shake my body. I wanna shake my body. For your grace and mercy for me, your mercy for me, they make I surrender. I surrender. They make I balanga. I balanga.
Yeah, no juju, no voodoo. I go up no matter what you do, and I just to play 6 do. And they be asking why the boy be too good, but the fact is I ain't that good. He be the one a day behind that dude. He gave me that grace and a fine life too, and he gave me that money and I find that cool. Yeah, if you God what you promising children, so we prosper wherever we go. The bread of the children is healing, so really we know no disease. Oh yeah, we always the winner, we know no defeat. He providing our need. Oh, better believe. Oh, it is sweet like Gary sugar and needle. Yeah, welcome to the life. Hey, I got everything, but they don't understand. Amazing love, man, I know go lie. Oh, this love will last so long as he's alive. Put your hands up if you got no juju. Got everything, but we got no juju. Let me see you dance if you got no juju. If we got it to do no juju. Put your hands up if you got no juju. Got everything, but we got no juju. Let me see you dance if you got no juju. If we got it to do, no, we got it to do.
See, we just preachers. His glory on our lives leave you speechless. You just see less, so you're never gonna know why we blessed. I'm addicted to success. My God got a G, the largest. So when you try to tag me with your fake gods, remember, mine's got a big G. They say juju, they say we killing fouls. They say juju, what if I me be say juju be little power? They just crying foul. Lagoon Gardens climbing mountains, but bottom line, see, His grace located me.
Yeah, welcome to the life. Hey, I got everything, but they don't understand. Amazing love, man, I know go lie. Oh, this love will last so long as he's alive. Put your hands up if you got no juju. Got everything, but we got no juju. Let me see you dance if you got no juju. If we got it to do no juju. Put your hands up if you got no juju. Got everything, but we got no juju. Let me see you dance if you got no juju. If we got it to do no, we got it to do.
No night you from me hair, and net you try me salute from me, yes sir. Yet my hoarding, yet me yansa, yet my whole fan, yet me sika. Every time, them the luku, them the one that eat na juju. Inshira adding up like susu. Yami won't can you one can you woo. My enemies all be busy body, but I pray for them and thank God for me. Baba God will shower plenty money. Welcome to my life, Olumakaiye. Biko, make you no ever try me so te. You won't go up, you for just pray. That's why we always say
we are heading for the top, and we never gonna drop.
Yes, this is Lagoon Radio. Good afternoon and welcome to Afternoon Drive on Lagoon Radio. It's 2 minutes gone past the hour of 2. And yes, it's the 28th day of April 2022. Yes, April 28th. And yes, I am Anna Sikechimezi. Of course, I'm not alone in the studio. Right here with me, I have
Olumakaiye Ajadi. You're welcome to Afternoon Drive Show.
Ademo Solomon. Good afternoon, everybody.
And I'm Kayode Ezekiel. You're welcome.
Okay, you heard the voice of the crew this afternoon. Yes, together we'll be running down till 3 p.m. for the show. And remember, you can download the app on Google Play Store and Apple Store. You can also follow us on our social media platforms. On Facebook, it's Lagoon Radio Nigeria. Twitter and Instagram, Lagoonradio.Ng. Of course, we are live on Facebook. And if by any chance you missed any of our programs, you can go back to YouTube and LagoonTV. Yes, of course, it's Lagoon Radio Nigeria. You can watch us there. And also, like I said, on Facebook, we are live. You can watch us and follow us on our social media platforms. Facebook, Lagoon Radio Nigeria. Twitter and Instagram, Lagoonradio.Ng. Yes, it was yesterday that in fact, yesterday, I just remembered 27th of April. Today now 28th. Now, some people do say that maybe this month is running fast. Or I remember when we were in January, a lot of people were already complaining that the January seemed to be like 3 months and the rest of them. Okay, practically, Solomon, is it that? Let me see. Today is 28th. So I said the April will just entered and today is 28th. To you, have you noticed or why is it that some months seem to run faster than the other?
I feel like it's because of the weeks in the month. Like January, I think January has 5 weeks or so. So it's longer than the rest of the other weeks.
Oh, January is actually longer.
It's longer.
For your mind, though, you think so?
It's longer. So I feel like it's because of we've been in the system for a while. So it's something that has been happening. That's why I feel like other months are longer than each other. And then there are days. There is 28, there is 31, and there is 30.
Okay. Well, that sounds funny though. Ezekiel, now looking at April, in fact, it was like just a twinkling of an eye. I don't know.
Okay.
When we entered the 1st of April, we all have April Fool and the rest of them. And today, here we are. We are talking about 28th of April. To you, does it seem to you that some months are faster than the other, or do we have longer months?
Well, I think it has nothing to do with whether it's fast or not. It's just it's just our state. That means our psychological state. If you are broke, no, don't let me say you are broke, Seth. That one is even too far. If you are hungry, and unfortunately you couldn't get anything to eat at night, you are hungry now. Maybe in the night you couldn't still get anything to eat. If that hunger wakes you up in the midnight, maybe around 12, that time you will know that night is very long before morning will come. Because you won't be able to sleep. You'll just be counting the roof. This one, I never saw this one. No, this is 12. Okay, 12. Okay, you can't slant again. By the time you can't, you won't sleep because you are hungry and you are not that okay. Your state that time, it is that time that you know that that it's longer when it's just our state. It's the hours. 1 hour is 1 hour, whether you add or not. 59 minutes, 60 minutes, 1 hour is there. So it is now about you. It is not how your state dictates whether that 1 hour is fast or faster or not. It's just the same. See, 12 months is 12 months. 1 year is 1 year. That's all. When you have longer days, maybe there are some things that affected your psychological state. You will see some days longer. You see some. See, okay? Yesterday is not different from today. Now they give yourself wahala.
Okay, actually, have you in life ever experienced a longer night by whatever means?
All those nights we sleep no go come. What do you expect? I've experienced it before. Yeah, imagine I slept during the day, and I'm actually waiting for the night to just come. Probably I'll be able to sleep at night. But na lie. 2 p.m. I will still be there rolling up and down, thinking sleep will come. So it will be like it's taking longer than expected. So it has happened to me before a lot of times. So that's why I don't like sleeping in the evening. In the afternoon, I eat it.
Because in the night, you will feel it.
You won't sleep.
You feel it.
For me, I don't like afternoon sleeps. I don't normally like it.
I don't even like whenever that sleep. It's something you can't actually predict. Let me put it that way. It just come natural, especially when you are tired. I always try my best. Say no, this sleep you will not come. I will not sleep you because I go suffer for night.
Okay. Since we are in April, when the year starts, we always have this that like someone will say is April. On that your to-do list, have you gone half on what you plan to achieve towards the end of the year, or have you achieved half of what?
Or you are still waiting on God.
Yeah, I'm looking up to Jesus, the author and the finisher. See, when there is this life, make una no dey rush. When there is this life, there is hope. Yeah. I believe in that. I have stopped disturbing myself on top unnecessary, especially unnecessary things. You get. I believe that when I still have this life, when I'm still breathing, I can actually achieve anything I want to achieve. There is no age limit to it. There is no time frame for it. I believe if I haven't achieved what I want to achieve before, let's say the first quarter, half of the year, I still have some other amount to achieve it. So the level where I did now, nobody should stress me.
Don't rush me.
Some people are even aspiring to be in that level, Seth.
Some
people are aspiring to be in that level.
I'm not in rush, show.
You understand what I'm saying?
What are you trying to say?
You understand now?
What are you trying to say?
Shay, you get it now.
No, honestly, I did not.
Okay.
I want to buy the latest iPhone too.
See this one. See this. Wow.
Yes, now. If I should have the money
because
now,
of you,
go buy land.
I don't understand though.
That lad you over.
Dear listener, I don't understand what is wrong with Shegun. Let me show you his face. Yeah, that's
please.
That's him on blue.
I think I just mentioned my problem now. You know what is wrong with me.
That is him
I
on
said
blue.
some people are aspiring to acquire what you acquired.
Wait, see this one. See this guy has been talking about my iPhone since. I don't know what he wants from me. Guys, advise me.
I priced your latest iPhone yesterday now. He reached me to buy three plots of land in our village. Not one plot too.
Do you know when I've been saving for this? Do you know?
It doesn't matter. What matter is you got it.
And you are jealous.
I'm not jealous, so I'm aspiring to acquire.
Wow.
Do you need an iPhone?
Of course.
Exactly.
Okay,
I need an iPhone. Not just an iPhone, not the kind of Solomon's. Yes.
Wow.
I'm not entering you. I'm telling Chimeze.
Okay.
Why are you exposing people up and
iPhone.
down?
Am I?
Guys, this is the face of the guy.
I was not exposing them.
He's condemning
closed
one
them
phone,
again.
one iPhone, and
one.
he's using an Android.
But you said you need an iPhone.
Not just an iPhone, Cha.
Okay.
But I need an iPhone.
iPhone is iPhone.
Are you desperate to get an iPhone?
I'm not desperate. I'm only
Aspiring.
It's just like I want to be like she.
Then you will get it when your
iPhone
time
wise.
comes. She has been saving for it.
And you know this guy been saving for some things. Too.
Let's not.
Who is
We don't want
saving?
to talk about it.
Who is saving?
We don't want to talk about it.
I've never seen a guy like this. They all fake and imitation, many imitations. I've never seen a guy like this.
There are things you don't say in the public. These days we have insecurity, and a lot of
She is
people.
not using iPhone, no. She's using
No,
Android.
I'm saying something.
I know what you are saying.
You are still.
Some people, their kidnapping values has increased. They have increased, and the rest of them. Now, yesterday, today is a month to. In fact, if it were to be an anniversary, if it was something good, we would have said it's a 1 month anniversary of those people that were kidnapped in the train bomb attack. Now, yesterday, the Nigerian lawmakers criminalized paying of ransom. Anybody that if your family member is held or something, and you pay ransom, that you're going to jail maybe for 15 years.
They must be kidding.
Yes. And still that yesterday, we are talking about insecurity, inflation, and the rest of them. At least APC were able to make about 300 million from nomination forms.
Yes.
Of people that I know that for me,
300 million.
For me, that have 20% chance of winning in the primary elections. But we will get to that. Now, what do you make of this conversation of the federal government saying that if you pay ransom, you're going to go to jail? When maybe your loved one is kidnapped and you're being threatened, and maybe say, if you don't bring the money, we will kill the person. So let me start with Ezekiel. How do you see such?
Well, I think it's normal in an animal kingdom. Of course, why did I have to say it's normal in an animal? It's a way of degrading people and rubbing it on their faces. You know, in a situation whereby there are no parameters to curb all these ill practices in the country, and of which we have kidnapping and killings to be part of them. And yet the government could come up and like propound. I don't want to say they've signed the bill anyway. Like they propound that, wow, if you pay ransom, we may even jail you. Like, what does that mean? So they should kill the person? Or what? The government is not doing it, has failed in its responsibilities, and people are trying to manage their ways through. And the government is even saying, if you do that, you will be jailed. I'm not surprised. The world has gone global, and we could imagine our House of Representatives members saying they would not subscribe to people using electric vehicles in the country because we are oil producing state. You understand? Like, it's so downing and so ridiculous. I don't want to say it's archaic and obsolete. I don't want to say it's a way too off vogue. They are just there. No wala. Someday we'll have our ways out. I trust God. It doesn't speak too well of us as a country. So they hold, like they kidnap people now, and the government is not rescuing them. Of course, those people that were kidnapped that time in Kaduna, yes, they are still. It's up to a month now. They are still there. The government can only negotiate with terrorists, and they will jail those that are trying to, like, let's just have our people back, whichever way. They will still jail them. So how about the terrorists that have held those people stage? They will negotiate with them and give them money. So it's a way of degrading people and rubbing it on their faces. That's what I could say. And I don't think it's too good. It is well.
Okay, Solomon.
These are Chimeze's people. your co-politicians.
There is a point Shegun raised in this place. We talk about criminalizing those that pay ransom to rescue their people. But government is rehabilitating those that come out and say that, hey, after kidnapping and collecting ransom, that we are repented.
We are sorry.
We are sorry. We repented. Government will do everything. They even propose for abroad education for some of them those years. Now, looking at Nigeria, and with this law in place, 15-year jail term for anyone that pays ransom for a kidnapped family member or a loved one, and bandits. In fact, compare and contrast two of them. What do you have to say when we now carry terrorists that repented and go and rehabilitate, and jailing innocent citizens that pay ransom to rescue
so that
their
their people will not
members.
be killed?
Yeah, you know, there are some things in Nigeria that when you hear about it, you just be wondering that, is it this country that this is happening? What may I feel is, you know, when it comes to banditry, all these bandits and stuff like that, herdsmen, Fulani herdsmen, I feel like, I'm not sure, but I feel like there are some people who knows everything about all these things. it can't just happen. They used to feel like some people used to say that it's not possible for you to keep something under your pillow and then you wake up in the morning, you don't see it again. If you cannot find it, then that means it's somebody around your corner that took it. So I feel like some people knows about it. And you are now forgiving people that are kidnapping, people that have done something that is very, very dangerous to humanity, and you are sponsoring them. Whereas you are punishing people that want to pay ransom for their family members. Imagine somebody having just one kid and the kid got kidnapped and they ask the person to pay some ransom. You don't have a choice. You have to pay. That is the only person that you have. That is your enyoju. They used to call it enyoju. So, I'm tired. I'm just tired of this country.
Okay, sorry.
Tired.
Since you're tired, let's go to Shay. And see, in fact, how does that sound to you? Paying ransom that you go to jail for 15 years, as many as 15 years. Then the men culprits, the men and brothers are forgiven and reintegrated into the society.
We are jokers, Nigerians. Those people, not all of us. Those people, they are jokers. They are always coming with one unrealistic talk all the time. How could that be possible? You kidnap someone and they ask for ransom, and you say if you pay for the ransom, you go to jail. What does that mean? Which means they even know about this thing. They know what's up. They know what is happening. So you don't want to protect people's life, and people are trying to protect their life. Don't want them to protect their lives again. So what do you want them to do? You're just trying to frustrate people's life. Nigeria is just trying to. Who said that thing, please?
I'm interested in
no be your people.
Which one is your people? I sabi the person.
Your people, no.
Who is the person? Who said it?
The Senate is now a law. They make the law. They are on the process of passing that bill.
That if you pay ransom.
If you pay ransom, you risk 15-year jail term.
Just imagine.
So they should kill the person.
They should keep on kidnapping and demanding for ransom. That we wait for government to go and rescue the
person.
Nigeria, our communication is very poor.
That's where I say no. Even if government is working, I remember I have a cousin who stays in Canada. She posted something. She was praising the Canadian police and the rest of them. I now chatted her up. I say, for 2 days now, you've been praising these people. What happened? She said that her car was stolen. That immediately she called the police. That they used helicopter to trace the car. That immediately she called and gave details of the car. That the police used helicopter. That before the end of the day, they called her and brought the car to her. In Canada.
That's in Canada.
In Canada. But here, we are still battling with ransom and the rest of them. If the government is working, if there is security, will people be talking about ransom?
Nobody will be talking about where is that money saved? That's the question.
Do you know that some people, before you can travel to your base, you will reserve some money in case?
Sheyi, I think let's be realistic this time around. Because on a basic sense, it's just that I don't want to say these politicians, they think people no longer have senses. Even in all these basic movies we see,
they are comedians,
there are helicopters that when they are flying like this, they have a kind of microscopic cameras. Like when they are views like this, you will see people even in their hidden places. You understand? Even if you don't know where these people are, you know the state. For the fact that you are aware of the state, why can't you just go there? I'm not saying just kill them. Just go there. You will scan the place. You will know the numbers of people there. Then you will prepare against those people. You understand? It's just a basic. It's just as simple as that. What are we trying to package? And it's just because the government. I don't want to say this. It might be true. Someone has said it anyway. He said maybe our service chief they have something gaining from these insurgencies.
Yes. Of course,
maybe. And mind you, in this sense, people will no longer sit like that. we want a better country. If we truly want a better country, why can't we do something? And if we are not doing it, let everybody go their ways. Like, what's the essence of being together? When not, of course. Now, today I was seeing a video. We were talking about in that video. It was anchored by one of the presenters in Rise TV. Sorry, I mentioned it. Producer, don't charge me. I don't have money.
No, continue.
They were discussing police financial strength. Can you imagine a police station has an access to a liter of petrol in a day? A liter, just a liter.
Just a liter.
A liter. So if you have anything doing, if you have any wala anywhere, if you use beyond that 1 liter, you are on your own. That's the budget.
Eh?
Yes.
Every day.
All these personal security men people have around, the policemen, they buy bullets for them.
Yes.
If you deem it fit to be using bulletproof, you buy it yourself. If you think your uniform is running out, you buy it yourself.
Yeah.
So what are we saying? That's it. If this country is not working, let everybody go. Now, what's the essence? Or it's just like we are not getting it. Am I shouting?
Well,
no, you're not shouting.
You're not shouting. All right, but don't go far. Let's.
I'm angry already. I'm not doing State of the Nation. This is Afternoon Drive Show. Sorry.
You mentioned something also. When you talk about police service uniform, last 2 years at Lion Building here, a friend had an issue with a theft issue. Then he went to police too. So on the process, the guy, he was coming back, his phone was taken away, and he was able to get hold of one of the criminals. We now came and we placed a call. Police came from Lion Building and arrested the criminal. So on the process, we said let us charge him to court instead of, and we charged the case to court before. So in the process, when the case was adjourned, so the boy was pleading. Say the only way you can get out is bring the phone. Call your colleagues. You bring the phone and we'll let you go. Or else, if you go to court again, you are going to jail. There's nothing we can do because they were 3 and you were unlucky. So on the process, I saw a policeman. He called a dry cleaner, gave him his uniform and the rest of them. So I say, okay, this is your uniform. They shine on. Say, how far now? He say, if he doesn't take care of himself, who does that? I say, but I heard that police do change your uniform every 6 months. He said, yes, that is the law. That policemen are entitled to new uniform
every 6
months. But can I know that he passed out from Nigerian Police Academy? That 2 years was 2020. That he passed out from Nigeria Police Academy. That the only uniform they gave him was in 2015.
Imagine. So
that in 2015
using
till 20. That it was about 5 years. That he was he said he doesn't want all this problem. Now that's why you will see some of the policemen, those ones who doesn't care. You see them, their uniform is tattered and then if you have anything to do, I remember during my school days, I was traveling one early morning and we picked up a policeman on the road. My brother, if I had eaten that morning, I would have vomited everything inside my stomach. The way that policeman was, Kai. So when you talk about that, and still talking about police, what do we make of this? Someone was ranting on radio this morning. In fact, not ranting. He was saying that, in fact, if you go to an event and see a policeman with gun, that you should protest and walk out of the event. Because something happened last week in a party where some people were celebrating birthday. The policeman that was called to secure the environment shot one of the guests. Two of the guests. Two died. One was injured. It was a birthday party, and the policeman, they said, according to reports, they said he was drunk. And in order to give salutation, all those he shot two of the guests that were at the stage spraying money. So now we are talking about being under policed, but our VIPs have more police than. In fact, I
Than our roads.
last 2 weeks, I saw Governor of Lagos State. If I couldn't count the number of policemen that were around him when he was going through Akbongbo and Obalende.
Sorry.
In fact, I counted about 25 before I stopped counting. Policemen
Only one person.
followed the governor. I counted about 25 before I stopped counting. Then what we are talking about not being secured, and our VIPs and our elected officials have more police. Is the police meant for the VIPs or for the citizens? Solomon.
The police is meant for the citizens, but
You know, citizen too.
we are citizens too.
They are citizens, but
But there are citizens and there are citizens.
okay.
If you understand what I mean, you know that. I feel like Nigeria is it's not for the poor. It's not for the poor.
Have you
That's
forgotten
that
Nigeria is not for you?
It's not for me.
Don't you
sef.
see those videos?
It's not even for me.
It's
Not for me.
But you're
Not for-
Nigerian.
But I'm in Nigeria. But I know that the police is meant for all the citizens of Nigeria. They are meant to safeguard us against any kidnap, any form of atrocities. But our leaders are misusing them. Sorry to say. So I know it's meant for the citizen. But whatever you see, man, you know, they used to say that he who pays the piper dictates the tune or something like that. So that's how it
Ragba.
is. So that's how it is.
But there is an insinuation to that. It says, who calls the piper? Who calls the piper dictates this tune.
Now who calls?
Yes, who calls the piper dictates the tune.
Exactly.
Okay, let me come to Sheyi. Sometime last month or last 2 months, a picture surfaced of a policeman carrying a food of a VIP. It's a woman.
Yes,
Yes,
a
woman.
woman.
A party.
Yes, so-
And if you see the way the policeman, the face alone, but I don't know, the officer was summoned to Abuja and the rest of the. I never knew what happened after that case. Well, what do you make of this? When we go to parties, we see most of our VIPs. They have more policemen than even the event itself, where we are supposed to have, because their civic responsibility, they are supposed to be in one of these direct. But you see the VIP have more police than the number of people in the event.
No, I want to ask one question. Is it those policemen? Is that part of their job?
They are on special duty.
And
The
they are
VIPs
police.
pay for the.
And they are
They have
police.
special-
Yes.
Yes.
They pay for it.
They pay for it. That's
They
why.
pay for if you.
Like if I want, if
If you want a policeman now, you go.
so I
what
can
you
tell
pay.
him to do
You
anything
pay.
for
They
me.
You
decide.
pay, then they
No,
give you
they-
anyone.
They do anything for you depending on your level in the society.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw the video.
So
Actually,
if you are
so
the governor,
She go and make money.
you can have
well,
like 25
excuse me. I saw the video and I saw the policeman also queuing, collecting food for the woman. And I was like, is this person a real policeman? I was like, probably is not a real. Because we have a lot of people, that's their uniform.
No,
I
that
don't
one
know,
is
different-
pure police uniform. It's a pure police uniform. Typical policeman. And after the incident, he was summoned to Abuja.
Excuse me. I guess you said if you need them, you go to.
You go to if you need police now.
Yes.
You go to this Lion building. Your jurisdiction.
And I will pay.
Chimeze knows
will
the
pay.
place now.
It's true now.
Lion building.
Okay, so why did they summon him to Abuja? They're supposed to call his boss instead.
Instead, yes.
Not calling his boss. Your job. It's like being in the station. There is something you will do. Reverend will call you. Or maybe the bishop sees what you're doing, or like MBC general. Before the MBC calls you, Reverend might have said you are going out of the policy.
Okay.
Yes.
This is not what you are sent to do. You are sent to safeguard, not to go and queue and carry food.
Carry food. That's so disrespectful,
As in your uniform.
That's so humiliating, especially on uniform. I was surprised though, but to me, I was like, probably is not a real police.
Yes.
But okay, sorry. Let me also ask Ezekiel. If you look at the trend recently, earlier this month also,
Okay.
a police officer was caught smoking igbo with his uniform.
Yes.
last month or last 2 months, this one we are talking about, a police officer was carrying food for a VIP following. We've seen pictures of where policemen carry bags
For boss.
for their bosses and umbrella, and they will be drenched. They are the ones that are suffering the rain. And they will carry umbrella, be pursuing.
But if you now find out that why is it happening? That means they are paying them now.
That's
means they are
where I'm
paying
They
coming.
cannot suffer for loss.
Last month in the cathedral here, a service was going on. So after the service, I was outside. So the guests from the service were coming out, and I saw a policeman rushed and saluted his organ, the man he followed, saluted him and collected his brochure.
Okay.
And turned immediately, followed them, stand at the man's back.
That one could be commissioner of police. Do you know?
Wait now, let him finish.
Not the person, he's a citizen. I know him. He's a citizen. Then, I know that person. No, seriously. Ezekiel, now why this ugly trend every time our policemen?
I think I mentioned what is called animal kingdom.
Okay.
I'm not honestly speaking, I'm not surprised. Okay, just imagine. There are numbers of policemen allotted to Lekki Ajaxes. You could see them if they want to collect your money. If they want tips, they know what to do. They know how they stop vehicles when they are moving. Even if you are running, if you are speeding, they know how to stop you. And mind you, somebody could post a video like 2 weeks ago. They were refusing to pay robbers, armed robbers. Earlier that day, it has become the trend. It has become the norm there that so money they must meet up with armed robbers. They must collect something from them. The woman was insisting that we will not open this door. Like this is what you do every day, almost every day. And don't forget, we have policemen allotted to that side to secure lives, to secure properties. See, it is an animal kingdom. There's a particular man on social media. They call it Waka Waka. I'm not campaigning for him. I'm not. This is just the reality. They call the man Waka Waka doctor. He only gives updates on if you want to go abroad. If you want to. Now you now mention something. If you see that where you are is okay for you, stay. But it's enough if you just deem that your life is not secure. It is only when you are alive that you'll be saying Nigeria is my country. It's my home. It's my whatever. I can never forget home. You will not even remember your country when you get to heaven.
Okay. Wait, so before we go on this break, I want to ask you something. Yes, earlier this morning, or after my program, or during my program, I saw a tweet or something. I saw a news on Punch, but I couldn't go through because I was on the program. Someone was telling this Lagos State governor to secure Lagos, like Ezekiel is saying. In fact, nowhere is safe in Lagos again. You are driving, the boys will hit your windscreen and collect something from you. And you will see immediately there may be traffic, but once there is a scene of armed robbery, immediately the whole cars will disappear. The ones coming will reverse, the ones in front will.
You'll be surprised how they will just.
Now, we don't have adequate street lights. Now we are talking about insecurity. The Lagos State government once said that they will ban Okada and the rest of them. But by 4 p.m., come to this marina. You see policemen and army riding Okada.
That one is even too far. They even do that during the day.
No.
You only said 4 a.m. No, I'm just trying
yes.
to. You only mentioned 4 a.m.
That 4 a.m.
They do that anytime.
PM.
4 p.m. That's like the specific time that you will see it.
You will
It's
see
common.
them right
So
there.
it's
Somebody carried me this morning and collected money from me
A policeman.
in his uniform.
Policeman
I tell you.
carried you.
Yes.
They are.
Okay,
Have you
I'm
not?
listening.
So why I'm asking? Someone said that it's hunger. That hunger is why our policemen
Hunger in Nigeria.
tend to
Hunger is real.
doing extracurriculum activities.
So do it by.
They also
and carrying ahead.
Of course, they will buy their uniform
and carrying bags for
they'll buy the
VIPs.
phone, you see.
That is to show the level of which Nigeria, the level at which Nigeria has gotten to. Like it has gotten to the point of seeing a policeman doing side hustle, riding Okada, and collecting money from people It's so bad. It's so bad, and I don't understand why all this thing is happening in Nigeria. It doesn't really make sense. Fine, we all say that we should have a different streams of income. We should engage in different things, because normally in Nigeria you can't have a stream of income and you say you are okay. It is not possible. And come to think of it, how much are they paying them? Police.
They are in the civil service. It's just the minimum wage and the rest of them. No, it depends on your rank.
Depends on your
rank.
Depends on your rank. Then imagine how much is that minimum wage to the cost of living in Lagos. What's the cost of living in Nigeria? And that is why they are saying they are collecting money, they are collecting bribe. They will start asking unnecessary questions. Let me check your phone. Yes, now they'll be searching for something that is not lost. You know, we still have a very long way to go in Nigeria, and even in Lagos. You said they said it one time like that they will ban Okada.
Is Lagos State government? In fact, Okada is prohibited in Lagos State.
They did it one time, but they later, because I could remember that time when I got to my bus stop, I won't get a bike. I have to walk down to the house. It was so bad that time. It was so bad, but now they've resumed back. And you'll be wondering that is it not the same Okada people that you said you wanted to ban? They have resumed again. Well, so this is Nigeria. It is well. Honestly.
Okay, this is Nigeria. Let's go on this short break. When we come back, we look at something that happened yesterday. How ridiculous that may sound. Well, let's go on this short break.
This is Lagoon Radio.
Yes, you're still on to Lagoon Radio, and it's still afternoon drive, and we have a full loaded house. Yes, and remember you can download our app on Google Play Store and Apple Store. Follow us on our social media platforms on on Facebook, Lagoon Radio Nigeria, Twitter and Instagram, Lagoonradio.Ng. Like I said, is a full house. Yes. Yesterday in the APC office, $75,000 just got missing. Nobody saw how. In fact, it was dramatic.
Not be today money they lost for Nigeria.
Ezekiel, and the secretariat of the ruling party. Viam.
Why you no praise the Lord now?
No, I'm.
The moment you said praise the Lord, you said fear, you said praise the Lord when we say hallelujah.
So, is that how do you meet that?
Well, this might be personal to me, Sha, but I can say that is APC for you. I could say this boldly during the what's that? Jonathan's regime. Even if people I did not say people did not siphon money. Of course they did that. They siphoned funds. It was that time we heard of bra that is over something $1 million. You know, I think Sheyi will be able to tell us the most expensive bra in the whole world through that. But no problem. That's not Sheyi's matter this afternoon. We have this. We have Alison. We have the likes of all this Fidelity chairman that time that siphoned money anyhow. But that time, rationally, we could discover that people were the ones siphoning money, not animals.
It's obvious.
But during this regime, APC, it's then that you hear snakes swallowing money. Something like this. Animals, they now turn to
unknown government.
They've started their activities. People are siphoning money, but animals have grown to that level too, to engage themselves to be siphoning too. So yeah, I'm not surprised if that should happen. Maybe they should search very well. They will see one lion there. One lion has done. Sheyi?
Oh my goodness.
Yes, now. Don't worry.
But that was what I was
Tomorrow
saying
you will
that-
hear lion.
That was what I
Lion.
was saying now, that you cannot keep something under your pillow and you not find it. Except somebody.
Not somebody. Animal. APC now.
These people, they just like
Cruise.
giving us
How much did they
They
say?
just like giving us
$16,000, right?
stories to talk about.
Is it $16,000?
Yeah.
$75,000.
It's not up to one form, just one form
Just
of one
one-
person.
one-
Presidential form. It's not even up to.
Okay.
Hey.
Solomon, you said you mentioned something.
What's that? Oh, yes. I was saying, man, is among them now. The person that stole the money, they know the person now.
It's one animal.
Nobody say they don't know him. Now just cruise now. Just put
It's one lion.
Like now they've achieved their purpose. We're already
Yes,
talking
now.
about it.
They just want to trend.
They just want to trend, but it's okay. This
But
is
the
Nigeria.
person, they didn't, they never saw the person that took the money. It was just they started looking for the money, and everybody has been
They should keep searching.
They should keep searching now.
Searching.
It's like
okay.
oh my god, I'm tired of
Okay,
this.
still on that, let's look at our last story today. Some people have said that if anyone that purchases that form 100 million, he should be prosecuted
For money laundering.
for money laundering and the rest of them.
I do not
That
be-
no sincere civil servant will have that 100 million to buy the form.
Is this civil servant?
They are
that
not
is going
civil.
into
It's not
politics?
civil servants.
Is it
They
civil
are
servants?
politics
People, even public servants, those ones. Yes.
What about those ones that have the net worth of 1 billion, 2 billion?
Which
The,
network?
do you want
the
to do? They can
question
afford it
is,
now.
see, the question
They can
is,
afford it.
have they not been purchasing the form?
About 3 people purchased yesterday.
3 people, so they're still coming.
And the highlight of it was the state minister for education, who they said there is no money to pay ASU. for the
yes,
strike.
for this strike.
I purchased.
The minister of labor and productivity
Yes,
is also in the
Wow.
round to purchase the
Now,
form.
now, why ASU people? Now, why they are very, very angry? Like, what is going on? You are
Somebody
putting
that-
money. You are putting money
purchase-
into roads.
Eh.
you are putting
Somebody
money
that has
into-
not even been
into
paying
that.
salaries
Has not been.
Purchased
purchased yesterday.
100 million naira.
No, I
Actually,
said
he has
I
been-
said
he has
it's
been-
an animal kingdom.
You know,
Is
he
it
has been
gold
saving.
at
He has been
That
saving
means
for
there's
that
something.
too.
There's
He has been
something.
saving for that too.
There's something attached to that.
He has been saving for
He
that.
has been saving
Chimeze,
for
I think let me chip this one here.
Okay.
For sanity's sake. Just believe you are in an animal kingdom, or else you will just lose your mind.
You just lose your mind.
All
in
these things we
Nigeria,
are
that
saying,
is
we are
just
only
it.
trying to be sane. This country does not take that sanity. Honestly speaking. Okay, now people are protesting. Now they went to the minister. Oga, please help us now. People have been on strike. Listen, you are the future. We are the whatever. Now your children are abroad studying. The man just verse come out. Say, why would you mention that? Like the man was still, and it was the following day he traveled abroad. Say, na your wahala. So it's an animal kingdom. Chimeze.
Yeah, I just know that. Not that I'm just realizing. I know that this our government, they don't have the citizens, I would like interest at heart. They don't at all, and this is the time for us to, like, we should just wake up. We should not be deceived, because this is what they are ready to do anything. They are ready to do anything to get to that 2023. The best thing is for every one of us to just do the right thing, get our PVC, and not to be deceived and misled again.
Chimeze. If you see crowd yesterday, people followed Yaya Bello to obtain the form. So who are these people?
The group that purchased the form.
Who are these people?
The group
You
have
see?
no wahala.
But why this trend of anyone that wants to purchase the form? He said, "I am consulting." Some like
Consultation.
the minister for labor. He
Gigi.
said on Channels TV program, when he was asked, he said he budgeted for 50 million. For
consultation.
No,
for the form.
For the
Yeah,
form.
yeah, I
But
saw the
it
news.
came to him as a surprise that they increased the
100
form
million.
to 100 million. That he know that his friends
Will support
him. He even asked the presenter that he knows that when the time comes, that he will make his own donation. Now, it's like these politicians, for me, it's like they do these things and rub it on our faces.
Yes, no.
And there is nothing we can do.
No. Let's assume this.
What can we do?
Because we could see celebrities celebrating their birthday, and we see how people falling, how people donate to celebrate.
So
with
that's
them.
just
I think we have, honestly speaking, we have people that could support.
Okay.
Honestly speaking, but it's just that it doesn't make sense. Just to obtain the form is too expensive. So how would you what do you expect the person to do after he might have gotten the form, obtained the form? You will siphon the money. It's just an investment. Those people that they've given the money out to, they will expect some things in return. That's the truth. So we just if we want to begin with, sanity wise, let's make the cost of governance minimal. So that if you really want to work, you will work.
See, I want to ask Chimize one question.
As a politician,
I've been feeling headache since we started. What did we do to you? We're talking about Nigeria.
No, it's affecting us.
What did you do to you?
It's affecting us.
I don't make I know.
This is
I don't want to be
not
personal. I don't want to be personal now.
This is not nice. This is not nice. This is not nice. See, we don't. Nigeria factor is there, guys. Nigeria factor is there. Thinking about it, last song, it can make somebody go gaga, can make somebody go crazy. Let me put it that way. Chimeze, what have we done?
Okay.
Sheyi, let me answer that. Sheyi, let's be talking about it. In the morning, we said something. I said we are easily distracted. Last week, there were stories. This week again, there are other stories. Story that we were not even concerned. That doesn't even affect our lives.
Before the end of this week, another
story. So I don't want us to be even talking. Let's be talking about what affect. Maybe when we start talking, some of them will hear.
Amen.
Let's be talking.
Amen.
Yoruba people will say it's what Tenimoran cooking Jonah, like whatever we lay an emphasis on. I think you keep on refresh.
I just feel like these people are just catching cruise with us.
They are.
Honestly.
They will tomorrow. Another thing will come out. You see, someone will say, if you are walking on the island, you're going to be paying some I'm telling you, they might come one day.
In this generation, somebody is promising us to be paying WAEC money.
WAEC money.
In this age,
Poverty will still be here.
No man.
So someone
God
said
forbid,
he will create. Someone said he's coming to create wealth. What is your plan for Nigeria? He said he's coming to create wealth. From
How?
where?
How do you want to create wealth?
The other one said he will make 1,000 millionaires, like he did in his state. And we've asked the millionaires from that state to come out. Let's see them. No one has come out to tell us that.
Who is fooling who?
It's for you.
Shall you wake up?
Well,
I'm not sleeping though.
Yes, we cannot stop talking about Nigeria because it is affecting us. Seriously.
Really?
It's affecting us. But for me, if we want to be sincere with what we want by 2023, I believe the last 7 years has taught us a lesson. In fact, it has taught us a lesson that don't believe these people low. We should look at track record. Before you're coming out for presidency now, what have you done? What did you do? What? In fact, I was telling somebody that, let me be personal with this. I was telling somebody last week that when I assess the CV of President Buhari, I see nothing in his CV. This is a man that after retirement, we cannot get hold of a known business. This is what he did.
In his own capacity.
In his own capacity. That maybe he managed a store or a company. But when...
Chimeze said a store.
Yes, now, the first time he purchased the farm, it was 2 million. And I mean 20 million.
Somebody said he has 2 cows.
And that cow doesn't increase the same number every year. People gathered and raised money for him. He said he had no money. People raised money for farm for him.
Okay.
Now, after 8 years, we have not produced anything. In fact, someone was speaking on radio. He said, Obasanjo came and gave us 4,000 megawatts electricity. Good Luck and Yaradua managed to push it to 7,000 megawatts. But in this regime now, Buhari came, we dropped to 1,000 megawatts.
Nice one.
That's why every day you hear that national grid has collapsed.
That sector is even better. Can you imagine a government borrowing to pay salaries?
That's when Obi said they are borrowing for consumption.
I think let's round up this one. I'm tired, sir.
We are out of time.
Why are you tired? Why you shouldn't be tired?
The matter is...
you shouldn't be tired, my dear.
I tell you.
Pay salary.
Okay.
That's
Workers cannot go hungry now, so that's why we brought to pay salary. Well, that's why we draw the curtains
so
on.
it's also a debt. You are paying debt to pay debt.
On today's edition of
using debt to
debt.
Solomon.
Debt.
Let me get your last thoughts on the show. He said what?
You are using debt to pay debt.
Okay.
You will continue to be in debt.
See,
Okay,
I want to borrow from Waka Waka.
Okay.
For sanity's sake, if you know you can maintain your country the way it is and you think you are safe there, of course, be safe. Oh. But if you think you are threatened, then you are not fine. Jackpot. It is only when you are alive that we say, this is my home, this is my country.
If you jackpot, who will make the country better?
And make sure you have something. And before you jackpot, to make sure you have something there.
So that you will not go and come back.
Yeah.
Not
you will not run come back.
Sometimes
Like
be sweeping abroad. Sometimes it's better off staying in an office
My
here
guy,
or in
it's
Nigeria.
not easy to
Sometimes,
get that sweeping job.
I understand. I understand where you are talking.
Okay, you have the voice of everyone in the studio, and that's where we'll be drawing the curtains of today's edition of the Afternoon Drive. Yes, from all of us, on behalf of all of us.
On behalf of
Allah.
So we'll say goodbye and join us tomorrow again for another Afternoon Drive. I am Manasike Chimezie.
Bye.
Them out to be like Ebola. They want make you buy. Then go the top, could they do same and them only them sabi pass.